All right, what's good, everybody? And you already know what time it is. New phone review, and this time we've been kicking it with something a little different, something a little compact. We're talking about the Xiaomi 15. Now, Xiaomi, they've been quietly killing it in the phone game for a while now, right? Constantly pushing specs, trying new things, and honestly delivering a lot of phone for the money. In the 15, it's their attempt to pack all that flagship goodness into a, dare I say it, smaller package. In a world of ever-growing phones, that's kind of unique these days. So I've been using the Xiaomi 15 on and off for about a week now, really trying to get a feel for it, daily driving it as much as possible. First impressions, honestly, it felt good in the hand, like really good. Battery life out of the gate seemed solid, and performance, snappy. But you know me, gotta dig deeper. Let's start with the design. Look, it's not gonna win any awards for being super groundbreaking. It's a slab phone, let's be real, but it's a premium slab, aluminum frame, glass back, feels great. They've rounded the edges this year, making it more comfortable to hold, and in hand, it's just nice. It's unassuming, almost mundane from the front, but that camera square on the back, yeah, that's kind of recognizable. I got the black one. It's understated, professional, boardroom ready, as they say, and IP68, always a win. Now the display, 6.36 inches in 2025, that's practically small, but it's an OLED 120 Hz LTPO, Dolby Vision, HDR10+, all the buzzwords, and it looks fantastic. Bright enough, even in direct sunlight. I was out shooting some outdoor footage and had no issues seeing the screen. Colors pop, blacks are deep, you know the drill with OLED. Refresh rate is smooth, scrolling through Twitter, gaming, everything just feels fluid. Performance-wise, this thing is packing the Snapdragon 8 Elite top-tier silicon, daily tasks, butter smooth, gaming, absolutely crushed everything I threw at it, almost. And that's where we hit our first asterisk. This phone, it can get warm, like warm, during extended gaming sessions or running benchmarks, it throttles. Performance dips, it's a compact phone trying to cool a flagship chip, and physics is physics. It's not terrible, but it's noticeable, especially if you're pushing it hard. Software is HyperOS 2 based on Android 15. If you're coming from MIUI, it's familiar territory, but feels a bit more refined. They're promising 4 years of OS updates and 6 years of security patches, which is solid for longevity. And they've crammed in a bunch of AI features, Miles, Google Gemini integration, image editing, translation. Some of it is genuinely useful. Some, well, AI is still AI, battery life, 5,240 milliampere hour on this global version. It's a good size for a phone this compact, and it shows in daily use. I was consistently getting through a full day, even with some gaming and camera use. Charging is 90-watt wired pretty fast, and it supports wireless and reverse wireless charging too, which is neat. Let's talk cameras. Triple 50 megapixel setup on the back, main telephoto ultra wide. Now they've upgraded the telephoto sensor this year, which is nice. Daylight photos from the main camera are flagship level, sharp, detailed, great dynamic range. The 2x zoom from the main sensor is surprisingly good too. The telephoto is solid, gives you that 2.6x optical zoom, good for portraits and getting a little closer to the action. Low light, the main camera still holds up well, but the telephoto and especially the ultra wide, they lose some detail. And the ultra wide still no autofocus. Come on, Xiaomi, that's a bummer. Video is solid, up to 8K, 4K at 60 FPS on all cameras, Dolby Vision recording, all the bells and whistles. Okay, downsides, throttling is the big one. It gets warm under load, and performance will dip if you're pushing it hard for extended periods. Ultra-wide still lacks autofocus. And honestly, it's more of an iterative upgrade than a revolution. Battery capacity on the global version is slightly smaller than the Chinese version, which is a bit weird, and no charger in the box in some markets. Seriously. So conclusion time. The Xiaomi 15. Is it worth buying? If you're in the market for a compact flagship, and I really mean compact, then yeah, absolutely put this on your list. It's one of the few genuinely small, powerful phones out there. The display is fantastic, battery life is great, cameras are versatile and capable, and performance for daily tasks is top-notch, but that throttling is a real thing. If you're a heavy gamer or someone who really pushes their phone hard, and I think this Xiaomi 15, it might be perfect as a companion phone. Something smaller, more pocketable, but still packing a punch for when you need it, for travel, for days when you don't want to lug around a giant slab, you get the idea. So that's the Xiaomi 15, compact power with a few asterisks. Let me know in the comments what you think. Are you into smaller phones? Would you consider the Xiaomi 15? And as always, stay tuned for more tech. Peace.